Hello and welcome to the Broke But Not Broken podcast. It's been a really long time since I recorded an episode. So I'm not expecting much here from me or you, especially me. But let's see how this goes. I don't expect much. I feel like I just said that, but whatever. I'm calling this season 3, whatever that means. And this could potentially be the only episode in the season. Let's see where this goes. But however, I'm not going to start from episode 1, like season 3, episode 1. I'm going to leave off where I continued, which was episode 12. This makes this episode 13. So there's a decent amount of things that have happened since the last episode. Obviously, it's been like 6 months now. And I'm not going to do a recap on everything. I'll just throw it in here and there whenever I feel like it's relevant to whatever's on my mind. Anyways, I made some slightly new branding, for season 3. Just something I like to do. Might be not worth it considering this, like I said before, this could be the only episode of the year. And if that's the case, then I just made all this little mini artwork for no reason. Last minute things on top of the show. Oh yeah, I just uploaded episode 12 to YouTube. For some reason, it was not uploaded to YouTube. It's been on Spotify since 6 months ago, whenever I first uploaded that. But for some reason on YouTube, episode 12 never made it. So I just uploaded that today. So I'll probably put out this episode for tomorrow, just to give it a day to breathe. And yeah. So where to begin? I just want to see real quick where I started recording. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, so I was walking home one day and I saw from this bakery near my place. They were starting a Japanese book club. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to find things to make me socialize more. And I was like, okay, I like Japanese stuff. I like the idea of reading books. I don't do it often because mainly I end up watching shows, doing something less productive. That's an opinion, I guess. I feel like books are just more fulfilling in a way. But that's just opinion. Yeah. So anyways, Japanese book club. So they meet the last Sunday of every month. So I joined last month, in January, and the book was called Strange Weather in Tokyo by, I cannot see it, but it's by Hiromi something. Yeah. Strange Weather in Tokyo. See, I have the internet, so let me look it up real quick. Strange Weather in Tokyo. And interestingly enough, that's the English title, and in Japanese, the title is actually Sensei's Bag, I believe. So there's a big difference there. I'm not going to go into what the story is about for the most part because it's kind of already a blur. I will say the book was okay. The only thing I can really compare it to is the books by Haruki Murakami. Because those are the only other Japanese fiction books I've read by him. And compared to those, I've enjoyed Murakami's books a little bit more. But I would say if you like Murakami's books, you would still like this book because it's the same like slice of life feel that you get from reading them, which I love reading those kind of books. Anyways, I saw a notice for the club a week before the first meeting, so I had to finish that book in 1 week, which I was able to do, which is, I don't know if that's fast or not, but I don't know. It made me, it forced me, it motivated me to read a book in a week, and I thought that was pretty neat. Side note, it's a fly flying around me right now, and I'm trying to wait for it to land so I can get rid of it. so to speak. Anyways, yeah, I already feel like I've said anyways like 1,000 times by now. I'll try to minimize it starting right now. So, if that's any better, let's see. What was I talking about? I was talking about the book club, the Japanese book club, and I went there, and then pretty much it was just like an open discussion about the book. I didn't get to talk much because it was a setting where like you just kind of like jump in when you have something to say, and I'm really not good at that. I was able to say one thing, which I guess my goal for next time was to be able to say at least two things. Anyways, and then there was a little mingling time at the end. I was probably like the youngest one there, I feel, or at least like yeah, I would say I was more closer to the young, not the average age group there, which I didn't care honestly, and so getting lost in my thoughts. Yeah, the time for mingling, and I was talking to the facilitator of the group, and he was telling me like he was asking me what I do, and I was like, I was a math teacher, and he was like, oh, I need a math tutor, so yada yada yada. I ended up becoming a tutor for him. We meet every now and then. Right now he's out of the country, so good for him. Hope he's having a good time. And he's 70 years old, which I think is also interesting. And yeah, I'm teaching. We meet up at the cafe every now and then. I teach him some math, and he offered to pay me, but I felt bad taking money. I mean, I don't know if he's rich or not. But yeah, I don't know. Like if we're meeting 45 minutes every now and then, like I'm not gonna ask. Like it's fine. 45 minutes out of my day. I don't need the like the $15-20 you were offering me to pay me. So instead, well, I would do it for free. But instead, he decided that since he was a Japanese teacher, he's teaching me some Japanese in return, which I don't mind. The problem is with the Japanese learning is that right now I don't feel like I'm in a place to like give it my all because I'm just so focused on like trying to get a job. Way more on that later. Yeah, I'm so focused on trying to get a job that's like my priority, and anything else just feels like I feel guilty with doing. Like learning Japanese for me is like a fun thing, and if I was doing that, I would feel guilty that my energy in Japanese could be used towards finding a job. All my energy should be used for finding a job, and if it's not, then I feel bad about it. Yeah, but I do want to learn Japanese because I don't know if you remember from a long time ago. If you're a listener from before, I was trying to get into the karate club. I mean, not like there's an entry fee, but like to actually play the game, you're gonna need to memorize the 100 cards in Japanese, which is a little bit of a effort. So yeah, at the end of the day, I like the idea of learning Japanese. It's fun, I guess, and it's only for like 30, 40. Again, it's like 1-2 hours every now and then. Get to talk about stuff. He's a cool dude. He's lived a long life. It's nice to hear like the stories about stuff. I don't want to give too many personal details. Maybe like if I make more episodes, I can do that. But like if it's like a first time episode, I'm not trying to do a deep dive right now. Let's make this episode really broad, just for the sake of feeling it out again, feeling out making a podcast. So this is like new device. I'm sound like an old man, but it's just really I'm just more like I'm unaware. Like this thing's called the Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro. Let me Google this real quick. Yeah. So like I don't know. It just started popping up in a bunch of YouTube videos I was watching, and I didn't realize this thing was coming out, or I guess it came out already, like just now. Basically, it's a VR headset, I guess, but a little bit more advanced than the usual ones, and you can like, I guess, project the screen. If you know what Apple Vision Pro is, you know what Apple Vision Pro is. Me explaining it's not going to change anything. Anyways, like a couple things hit me. One was like, if I had the money, would I buy this? Probably no. At least not the first edition. Maybe the second edition, I'd buy it. Again, if I had money. Two, I used to always keep up with tech and stuff. I mean, so I guess I felt a part of me was like, the fact that I didn't even know this was like coming out anytime soon, kind of made me feel like, huh, I guess I'm not into tech as much as I used to be. So I found that interesting about myself. But more importantly, like I'm like, wow, this thing is like quite futuristic. At least the videos I've seen, I'm like, this is very impressive stuff, and it made me kind of feel like old and behind times. Like I like now seeing this, not even being aware of its existence, made me feel like how people probably feel when they can't like use computers and phones as efficiently as I could. So age is starting to kick in, and I don't like it one bit. Um, yeah, I probably won't do any more research on the Apple Vision Pro. Uh, and I just looked up the price for the first time as I'm recording this, like literally a minute ago, and it's only $3,500. And if you're considering Apple's overpricing of stuff, like if you're factoring that in, that price seems okay, honestly. Um, they could probably have sold it for more, and people will still buy it because the people are gonna buy it are gonna buy it anyways. The people who are gonna buy it are the same people who buy the new iPhone every time it comes out, even if their phone probably looks brand new between a year and the year before. So yeah, uh, that like like even though I have no money, like I know like what's a, I mean obviously it's a rip off, but I'm speak with the mindset that I know it's a rip off. So like in that lens, it's whatever. What else can we talk about? Um, let's talk about some music. So what's on the horizon for me? Let's see. In terms of concerts that I'm planning on going to, I'm not going to talk about the ones between last year and now, just because I'm trying to avoid going back. It just feels like a hassle. So let's try to discuss what's going on currently. So I have a couple concerts I have coming up. I'm going to see Ado, or I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm a bad fan. She's a Japanese singer doing her first world tour. If you don't know the name, she did I think all or most of the soundtrack for the latest One Piece film Red. So yeah, I'm gonna see Ado. The tickets for her sold out instantly, but I was able to get it, at a regular price. So that's good. I got pretty good seats, I think. I can't really remember. And then I'm also going to go see Sum 41 because Sum 41 is a band that I listen to here and there, but it's actually their final tour before they, I guess, break up. They'll probably play like big festivals in the future, but as like a yearly touring band, I think they're calling it quits. So I'm gonna see them for the first time on their final tour, and I feel like I had another concert lined up. Oh, I'm gonna go see Sim for the fourth time, which I am excited about. I'm trying to see them as much as I can. If they're coming here often, I should see them because maybe after this tour, they might not come back for a long time or never again. Yeah, I'm seeing Sim for the fourth time, so that's exciting. I bought VIP tickets again, uh, for such a silly reason. Is last time I bought VIP when I saw them in LA last year, or was it 2 years ago? Damn, has it been 2 years? I need to see real quick. Let's see here. I don't even know how to check this. Let's see here. Where's my YouTube channel? I don't even have it. Um, uh, existence maybe. Echoplex. Oh, here. 2022. Yeah, so that's crazy. It's been 2 years. I went to LA, saw them. I did VIP. So the reason why I'm getting VIP again, would normally I would never get VIP twice because like usually I get VIP for 2 reasons. Meet and greet, signed photo, picture. I got 3 reasons, right? And I already have a signed item from them. I already got meet and greet, and I have a picture of them. The the thing is, I don't really like the picture I have with them, so I was like, you know what? I'll get another signed item. Why not? And I'll get a better picture this time. So yeah, that's a silly reason why I really should not be getting VIP because it costs more, and I really don't have that kind of money right now. Yeah, so that's fun. And then let's talk about me for the last couple of minutes here before I wrap up because I'm timing myself again just to keep myself productive, I guess. Maybe that doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to go with that as my reason. Anyways, so I have not been working since last July. Yeah, I've not been working since last July. I am currently looking for any job in the software development slash software engineering field, and I've been finding it really difficult. Like I said, it's been like maybe since October, November, December, January, October. 4 months now. Almost February is my 5th month. I've been looking for a job, and I've been really unsuccessful, and it's really demoralizing. I'm probably gonna have to give up soon, because the truth of the matter is, like, this field is probably too fast to keep up with, and the job market's really, really bad right now. So that's not helping either. And my gut tells me that like the moment I get a full-time job doing anything else, I'm not gonna be able to go back to this because like I'm gonna lose all the momentum that I'm spending studying, and yeah, it sucks. It's a sucky feeling. Like you have no idea how bad this what do you call it? This job hunt has been for me. Like not only do I not have a job, obviously, but like I I've only had like one interview. Like I'm not being like estimating. Like I literally only had one interview. Um, Actually, I've had 2 interviews, but one of them was a scam. Isn't that nice? My very first interview was a scam, and then my second interview, the position got filled before I even got a chance to do the next stage. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know like a position can be filled while in the middle of you interviewing. You know, like if I like now that I know that, I feel like next time when I have the choice to schedule the dates for my interview, I'm gonna pick the earliest date because now that's in my head forever. It's like I'm never gonna wait. If it says when you want to schedule your interview, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna pick Monday, and I'm not even if I wanted the extra day to prepare. So I guess whenever I get my second interview, if I do, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'm trying to do the thing. I'm trying to keep my head up. Right? I'm trying to try. But it's very difficult given my personality and given everything. Um, yeah, bad cycles all around. So to wrap this up, I'm gonna talk about this really cool band that I learned about recently called The Beaches. The Beaches, I believe they're a Canadian band. Beaches, they're a Canadian rock band. It's an all-woman rock band. Just I'm just saying that for the sake of saying that. I don't mean anything by it. Indie rock band, and their latest album called Blame My Ex. The entire album, front to back, is great. I would highly check it out. My favorite song is the title track. Actually, no. My top 3 favorite tracks on that album are Blame Brett, which is the title track, Edge of the Earth, and Everything is Boring. Everything is Boring was the song that got me into them. It came up randomly on the Spotify Shuffle. And yeah, check out the album Blame My Ex by The Beaches. And obviously, the song I'm going to play at the end of this is going to be a song from that album. And I'm debating right now between Everything is Boring and Edge of the Earth. Although Everything is Boring is a song that got me into them, I think I'm going to go with Edge of the Earth because I think it's just it's a better song. Not that the song's worse, it's just like better. Like if Everything is Boring is a 9.1, Edge of the Earth is a 9.2. So yeah. Once again, check out the album Blame My Ex by The Beaches. Stay tuned after. I'm going to play the song Edge of the Earth on that album. Especially, only if you're listening on Spotify, I believe. You'll hear that. And yeah, thank you for listening. Welcome to Season 3, the beginning, and maybe the end. Glad to be back, sort of. And yeah, let's see what's in store for everybody.